I find that today it's an added layer that really makes sense as a supplement to my LMS, existing one. Hello, I'm Krinan Shribero. I am head of group learning at the Legrand Group, a global specialist in electrical infrastructure. As head of learning, it means that I'm somewhat the conductor, orchestrating the deployment of learning activities within the group. And I led the digital project 4 years ago, which today has resulted in a digital university called Learning with Legrand. Like any giant in its sector, whatever it may be, learning is at the heart of human resources concerns. Today, there's a lot of talk about upskilling, reskilling, and talent retention. And in all of this, learning is obviously an extremely important element. What characterizes Legrand a bit, and what has defined the learning project that we started 4 years ago with Bealink, among others, is the fact that we are a global company, present in a huge number of countries. As a result, we moved from an extremely decentralized system to a desire to re-centralize things a little. The idea is to have a system that is validated and supported by the central team, with both the technology and content being very cross-functional. At the same time, the central team will never be able to know or meet everyone's needs. And so we must not underestimate the value that each country as an entity can bring. And so each country needs to be given autonomy to create value within this same system. Hence this somewhat global concept. Because of the multitude of countries we had to support and onboard in the project, Bealink developed specific features for us, in addition to the LMS we had chosen. And that's how our collaboration with Bealink began. Looking back, I realized that some features that were developed as custom solutions for us at the time are now standard in your solution, which has evolved in an amazing way. Today, with 4 years of hindsight, we realize that things are changing very quickly, which is why your solution is so valuable, as it enables us to work on the personalization that we will need to demonstrate more and more in the coming months and years for the learner. This means that today we realize that the philosophy of making all content available to everyone is great and very commendable, but at some point the learner gets lost, has a heavy workload, a full schedule, and needs what we offer and suggest to truly meet their needs. So this notion of personalization is something I think that all companies are working on today. So we're going to have AI with search engines, we're going to have your playlists, we're going to have all kinds of solutions that will move in the direction of this personalization. And for me, this is truly a key area of focus for the coming years. I really appreciated the 4 years I spent working with Bealink. And collaboration is developing, it's about adaptability. That means they listen to clients' needs and try to develop new features very quickly. They have this responsiveness, this ability to adapt. I regularly have discussions with other L&D managers or heads of learning about attendance tracking features, blended learning features, and others that you offer. And from the moment we started using it and became convinced, I have truly become a strong advocate for this solution. And I'm sure it will continue to grow at a remarkable pace because things are moving very, very quickly. And I also really like it. The team is very friendly, always attentive and highly responsive.